Hello and good evening. My name is John. We're here playing The Reject Demon Tokyo Chapter 0 Remix as part of my Steam cleaning series, where I go through every game in my Steam library eventually, then arbitrarily rate and or review them after a wee bit of playtime. Now, I don't quite know what this game is because I picked these games out at random. Let's just double check here. This game is not free, and it is flagged for adult content, so I may cut this game off early if it gets too adult content. Is there an option to turn that off? No, there's not. All right. Start. Oh my god, the checkerboard pattern is not aligned. It's not aligned. You can see that, right? Like, it's not aligned with the doorway. Who would do that? Play. Toko, it's not that bright. Stop squinting and look up ahead. She takes a few moments to adjust the light, and a hazy world slowly comes into focus. Here you go, Toko. Here goes what, Daddy? Okay. This is a character design. The tall demon sighs, running a hand through his hair before putting out a big smile. This here is your first soul. She's going to die soon. It's your job to do the reaping. But I don't want anyone to die, Daddy. Whoa. He just sunk down. The demon's smile strains for a moment as he crouches, or sinks, to meet his daughter's eyes. It's the natural order of these things for humans to die, sweetie, but if she dies without us there, her soul will just be lost to wander the earth forever. Whoop! He stands up straight again and brushes off his knees. Toko remains unenlightened by his argument. Not unconvinced, unenlightened. So we're actually helping her? But though it may seem just a bit hard for you now, by ferrying these souls, we're actually doing a lot of good for these humans. It's also what we require to survive. How come? Whoop. Clay reaches out and pats her on the head. Like any kid, she often asks the hardest questions. Daddy, why are your pants so tight? As you get older, you realize it, Toko. Us demons don't eat what humans do. As you grow, you'll depend more on helping these souls to hell. What? To become big and strong. That's good, right? Why hell? He puffs up his chest, taking in the small kind of victory of a father trying his best, and turns Toko around, nudging her towards the girl in the distance. It's the only thing to do. Now go on. There isn't much time. Whoop. Tall demon leaves Toko to perform her task. He takes a determined breath and focuses ahead. A little human girl, oblivious to the dangers present, wanders towards a busy street. Aww. The girl sniffles, rubs her eyes. She takes another step off the sidewalk and onto the asphalt. Toko grabs her hand and pulls the girl back. Wah! Hey, why are you crying? The human girl turns around and looks at the demon in surprise. I lost my ball! Your ball? Girl sniffles again, nodding feverishly. She squeezes Toko's hand. Uh-huh, my ball. I lost it somewhere. It's shiny and blue. Toko pauses, looking at the girl and then at the busy road. A truck zooms by a little too closely and then takes a cautious step back. Not the truck, Toko. It's a weird... The human world sure is scary. Toko glanced down at her hand she's holding and with nervous little gasp lets go. The girl giggles. Sorry, you're missing your ball, right? What? Human world? Toko ignores the change of subject. Instead, she puffs up her chest, patting it with her hand. I'll help you look for it. If we look together, we'll find it really fast. Oh, okay. Thank you for finding my ball. Not shown in this picture. Girl smiles, hugging it tightly to her chest. Not picture. No problem. You're okay, right? Girl looks at the ball, then back at Toko, humming. What? Your eyes are really funny. They're my daddy's, I think. He leans in curious. Where are you from? Well, Demon Land. Good save. Demon Land? Are you a demon? I always heard you were scary, but you're nice. Toko huffs, twiddling her fingers. Demons can be scary sometimes, but I'm really brave. Toko pauses a bit and looks at her feet. Actually, Daddy says I'm supposed to find a soul, a human soul or something. Girl's smile grows wide with curiosity as she shuffles even closer. A human soul? Well, Mama says everyone has a soul, so I doubt it's going to be hard to find one. Yeah, but I don't think I can easily get one. But you help me find my ball. Oh, I have an idea. Take my soul. She places her ball down, cautiously sitting it between her feet as though it might try to roll away without her. And then she pulls out a scrap of paper and bright red crayon. I'll give you mine, so you can borrow it for a while if you want. You can show your daddy this. It's definitely a soul. You just put soul on a piece of paper. Yep, take it. I don't need mine given to you since you need it, right? Oh, it'll definitely work. Okay. While she's sure this couldn't have been what Clay meant, Toko grasps the scrap. Thanks. Girl, whoa. The girl gives a proud nod to Toko before picking up her ball again. The girl, Nadia, she must be a goddess or something. Hey, where'd that come from? Yep, that's awesome. Thanks, Nadia. I'm glad I could help you find your ball, but I have to go now. Daddy must be wondering why I'm taking so long. Oh, I'll help you anytime. I should go home, and thank you, Toko. You're really a great demon. I don't know if that counts. The girl scampers off to wherever her home may be. Toko briefly looks down at a piece of paper and beams. Toko? So, how'd it go? Ah, I got it. It's right here. Toko holds up the paper for Clay to read. Clay looks puzzled a moment and tilts his head, glancing at the human girl running up the street. Nothing happened to her? She gave you this instead and left? Toko folds the piece of paper and carefully puts it in her pocket. Did I do something wrong? No. You did the best you could. I'm proud of my little girl, but hey, we better get home quickly. Boop. Oh boy, she's gonna kill me. As Clay walks back to hell, just walks back to hell, Toko follows behind with her head still on Earth. Did she actually tell me her name? No, she didn't. Toko, you just thought that up. Is that soft? Or L soft? Oh, it's late title cards. Whoa! The drop. Alright, there are definitely some character designs going on here. The reject demon! Toko! How does this guitar fit into this game? I don't know. Oh, must be older Toko. What? Wait, that's older Nadia? Okay. I'm sorry, Jinx who? Devon the Devil. Or Devon the Demon. Pelantrix? Alright, I'm gonna skip that. Welcome to hell. Humans weave thousands of myths about the underworld, whether it's called Hell, Jigoku, Tartarus, or DU. It is the place the damned are sentenced to suffer eternally for their sins. But while all good legends have their roots in truth, hell is merely the realm of demons, farriers, and caretakers of the underworld who guide souls of mortals to the afterlife aboard the demon ferry. Whether it's sooner or later, it doesn't matter. All humans are destined to die at some point in their lives. Once a human reaches the end, a farrier is assigned to guide their soul to limbo. It is there the souls must purify themselves before they may ascend into the afterlife or return to the overworld to be. These demons don't perform their duty without recompense. As with each soul of demon fairies, they savor a memory of that soul's life and the power that comes with it. The soul of a demon is complete, lacking in emotion, empathy. All that an incomplete demon can feed is the need to remove the void as they are born with. That hunger for memory, emotion, and passion eternally drives them to consume the souls of humans. Millennia past, demons would surge in great and terrible masses upon the overworld to quell this hunger inside them. It was not long before starvation, infighting, and occasional lawsuit forced the demons to realize that the vast consumption of humanity was unsustainable. In order to survive without constant war between themselves, the demons devised the demon code and the role of the farriers who escorted souls. With each passing and subsequent ferry, they obtained the necessary nourishment to get stronger and prosper. 25 years later. In the upper middle row, not a classroom, this is a hallway. The young woman sits a young woman, her head resting on her textbook, hoping not to face plant onto the. Each tick of the second hand feels slower than the last. Her mechanical pencil taps against her desk and sync to the clock, disconnected and unaware. Every couple of minutes, she glances back at the clock. 15 minutes left. Flips to a blank page in her notebook and fills it with incoherent notes. 14 minutes left. This is the last class of the day and far from her favorite. She often wished her most boring classes were at the beginning of the day, but she's stuck with this schedule. 8 minutes left. 6. This clock isn't updating. Gah! This is Nadia. Professor's in the middle of announcing the reading assignment for the next week. As it's a Friday, all of her classrooms rush to the door. This is definitely a few years later. She drags herself into the bustling hallway. Time to go home. Over the roar of freshmen, her friend's voice grabs her attention. Nadia! This is Steph. Steph, I'm sorry. I didn't know you back in class. I was busy taking notes. Don't worry, everyone was bored by that lesson. We were all planning to go out to Mammoth Burger in a bit. Want to join us? Oh no, I need to go home and study anyway. You should go without me. Hey, so you have a date? Or heh. No, sheesh. Don't look at me so suspiciously. I said I have to study. It's one of those things university students have to do. Okay, but I still don't trust you. Make it up to me when we catch up later then. You already left. I wasn't making up. I really do have to study. Meanwhile, in hell... That's it? I'm just being dismissed? I don't get a second chance? I'm sorry, what are you wearing? Second chance, Toko. Do you know what I'm holding? My assignment record. Your assignment record contains 417 second chances. Most of them are assigned to you in the hopes that it will be trivially easy. How many of those have you succeeded at? None. You failed to take even the simple opportunity presented to you. We have no reason to keep a reject like you around. Toko stands before Peletrix, Destro Limbo, Stanzia of the Outer Circle, and Caretaker of Hell's Demon Code. Okay. Peletrix is impressively tall, even ignoring her horns. It is said that due to her immense stature in hell, she can no longer ferry souls from the mortal world, unable to stand a human guise. Rumor and speculation surround Peletrix's unorthodox means of gathering stuff. Peletrix adjusts her glasses and peers down at the child in front of her. Toko knows what she's about to say, but doesn't want to hear it. As director, it is long past time to get my horns messy, so yes, you are being dismissed. There's no need for me to explain any further, and certainly no need you for another second chance. If I'm dismissed, then I'm banished to the human world to live like a human, to slowly become human. Doesn't sound so bad. Yes, well, you should have worried about the consequences before this happened. You were warned countless times, but you paid us no heed. You could just go through hell incomplete, realizing that this is more for our bookkeeping than concerned about you. Drop off your insurance card and membership keychain on the way out. Have fun being human. I hope it suits you better than life down here. Toko's eyes turn to the ground. She's doomed. And she fell down. Is it true that she has failed time and time again, that she remains a zero-soul demon? It is true that she has passed into adulthood without earning her horns. She can't even try to pin her mistakes on her dad. She turns back to Peletrix in her office, coolly flipping through Toko's file. An opposing demon occasionally pauses to stamp a page before moving on, or pull out a sticker roll and apply a large red frowny face over some record of Toko's. Once every instance of Toko's incompetence is notarized, Peletrix neatly closes the folder, ties it shut with the length of ashen twine, and unceremoniously dumps the whole pile into the grinding, munching paper shredder. Why go through the work if you're just going to shred it? Peletrix taps her fingers against her desk, wordlessly waiting for Toko to head out. A new university building is under construction in the middle of Nadia's usual path. It doesn't make the walk home much longer. You'd use the time outside anyway. After sitting inside a separate classroom for hours, fresh air is a blessing. Whoop, I missed double-clicked. Still, Nadia doesn't often have trouble staying awake, and something must be constantly stressing her out. She slows to a stop and considers what she's doing. Aw, geez. Maybe I should have just bought my books with me. Went with Steph. For a minute, she seriously considers running back to try and catch Steph, but she's probably pretty far away by now. I'm already going in the opposite direction. Oh well, I'll put on some music or something while I study. Putting an end to her hemming and hawing, Nadia continues on her way home. This, of course, is a disgrace for her to be an adult and yet still be a zero soul without to mention of her horns. Here is the end of hell, the farthest, most desolate point of the city. City of Dis, the door, definitely mortal world above. Ordinary demon would lead their prize to this door into hell. No one else is around for a demon to be here by themselves is scandalous. Doors that let one in and out. This one that Toko can't come back from. She's been banished to Earth, a criminal little place full of flimsy mortals obsessed with prolonging their own. She'll soon become one of them, maybe after only a couple of days. Boop. Not be able to return until she become a full demon. For all Toko knows, the time will never come. Soon, Nadia finds the sound of the city annoying. She can't put her finger on it, but her body is restless and fidgety, even though. Ooh. Ugh, I'm so out of it today. Man, how to go from sleeping in class to being restless? Someone she passes by gives her an odd look. Sorry, thinking out loud. Maybe she just think about other things for a moment. She recalls a song I heard on an old college radio and unconsciously begins to hum to her. What was once an endless hallway is now a rundown alley, filled with refuse and only a dim hint of light. Toko steps cautiously into what she recognizes as the overworld. Cars rush back and forth, people on the road in front of her, people walking by mind no business. Once she finally steps back at the past spring, she has to cover her eyes. Was the light always so bright here? Nadia's hands bob up and down as she walks on the sidewalk. She's dribbling an invisible ball. Passers-by catch a tiny hint of a song she passed by. Nadia still doesn't notice her own humming. She feels warm despite the early autumn air. Today will be a good day, she decides. It started off a bit iffy, but she finds herself relaxing. Maybe we'll call Steph and come on and hang over later. Steps lightly and lost the moment. Nadia pays no attention where she's going. Toko surveys the pedestrians. Her state doesn't need to be permanent. All she needs to do is find someone who isn't using their. The demon's job, after all. She hates the thought of it, but she hates being here far worse. Each step she takes grows more agonizing, more unsettlingly comfortable. Toko knows something odd at the corner of her eyes. Wisps of clouds around her mouth with each breath. Demon smoke? This can't be natural for human. Her skin feels strange as well, like all the heat and hell escaping from her pores, leaving her a husk. Even possible to survive as a human without an incomplete soul? Would she die if she didn't find a soul soon? Right about rapidly, the frigid earth chills her. She pays no attention to where she walks. Boop. Toko tumbles over something. Before she hits the ground, she's swallowed by a soft and squishy cushion. Video games. Okay. Okay. Well, this has been the Reject Demon Toko Chapter 0 remix. It's basically what I expected it to be. It's kind of interesting to have, the juxtaposition of the demon world and two protagonists. That's kind of unique. But the writing was kind of stiff in the sense that they didn't really do anything except for, give any raw excuse with those two people together to be awkward together. You want to quit? Hell yeah. Yeah. I don't know. 20 minutes in, the plot was not really like pulling me in. I don't know. Not my kind of thing. Regardless, the Reject Demon Toko Chapter 0 Prelude. Cheers.